bout. The 132-pound matchup features 17-year-old high school student Shane Mosley against Army champion Rodney Garnett of Fort Hood, Texas. Mosley scored a unanimous 5-0 decision to claim the gold medal. The 147-pound bout paired up two high school seniors, Raul Marquez of Houston against Emmett Linton of Tacoma, Washington. Marquez came away with a 4-1 decision. At 156 pounds, it was Chris Bird against Paul Vaden, two evenly matched boxers. Bird emerged with a split decision. One of the most interesting matchups pitted a Muhammad Ali disciple, Jeremy Williams, a cocky 16-year-old high school student, against a quiet young man from Tennessee, Richard Bonds. Williams scored a 3-2 decision, and keep your eye on him in the future. In the super heavyweight division, it was the Marines against the Army. Eddie Donaldson against Kelvin Richardson. Donaldson landed the Marines a gold when Richardson was disqualified. Round two at 106 pounds between Mark Johnson, 17 years of age from Washington, D.C., Chuck Montour, 18 years of age from Henderson, Colorado. Mark Johnson in the white trunks, Montour in the dark trunks. Both boxers scoring points in the opening round.
Ham Johnson, Mark Johnson's father, gave him instructions to come out fast and show a little more speed. We'll see if that takes place. I'd rate the bout just about even coming out of the first round.
Both Mark Johnson and his brother James box out of their father's athletic club in Washington, D.C., Ham's athletic club. And Mark says he trains 2 to 3 hours every day after school. He is currently attending Eastern Senior High in Washington.
I don't think it was anything more than a push and a good caution from Bill Wackerly, Rapid City, South Dakota, the referee.
3 cautions result in a warning. 3 warnings result in a disqualification in amateur boxing.
What often happens in these bouts, the referee, through just the continuance of the bout, often forgets how many cautions they give for the same thing. So don't be surprised to see more than 3 cautions in a bout where you see a lot of cautions.
Bill Wackerly is the referee for this bout, and there are 5 judges scoring the bout.
It's a little different than what we've seen in some of the previous bouts in our dual competitions. We have 5 full judges here. Good. Oh, standing 8 count.
Standing 8 count administered to Montour, who's holding his throat. Johnson had him trapped against the ropes and landed a lot of damage.
I think that's it. It's over. It's over.
Bill
and he's spitting out his mouthpiece. I think he's okay. I don't think he's hurt at all.
So Bill Wackerly has stopped the bout.
And I think rightly so. It was clear. It was clear that Johnson was the victor, and it was a good time to stop the bout.
So the referee stops the contest in the second round at the 149 mark.
Flurry of activity. Johnson coming out strong. Body punch, connecting to the head, and I think that was the one that took the toll. A straight right, another straight left. Johnson moving in on Montour. He got him trapped nicely against the ropes. You can see the strength when he breaks apart the gloves of Montour. Johnson, a very, very sharp boxer. Definitely the strongest in this weight class, light fly, 106 pounds.
Very impressive performance by young Mark Johnson of Washington, D.C. as the referee stops the contest. And now let's go to Peter Rogad in this report.
With more action from Colorado Springs coming up in a moment. During the first official Olympic basketball tournament in 1936, the International Basketball Federation passed a rule banning all players who were taller than 6'3". The United States, which would have lost the nucleus of its team, protested and the rule was withdrawn. For the next 36 years and 62 games, the United States was undefeated in Olympic competition. But then came a controversial loss in 1972 and a disappointing setback to the Soviet Union in 1988. But after the International Basketball Federation voted yesterday to open the Olympics to professional players, the United States may dominate as never before. Instead of sending the best the colleges have to offer, the U.S. could be represented by an NBA All-Star team. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson at guard, Larry Bird, Karl Malone at forward, and Patrick Ewing at center. There are still obstacles, however, involving contracts, schedules, and insurance. A couple of former Olympians will soon make high-profile debuts. Jim Abbott, the pitcher who took the U.S. Olympic baseball team to a gold medal in Seoul, will make his first Major League start tonight for the California Angels at home against the Seattle Mariners. And on May 6th, boxer Roy Jones, the victim of that highly controversial decision in Seoul that cost him the gold medal, will make his professional debut in his hometown of Pensacola, Florida. Abbott and Jones are successful Olympians from whom we expect to hear in the future. And tomorrow night, the Superstation is proud to present another extraordinary group of athletes in a primetime telecast of the International Winter Special Olympics from Reno, Nevada. Please join us at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, let's go back to Mel Proctor with a former Olympian as a special guest.